Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I think these guys think that we are idiots or something. They definitely target the below 86 IQ, 40% of our population, and it works. You don't need everybody to approve your plan as long as you got a majority or you got a noisy minority. So what's going on here? I think it's just a fast transfer of wealth from the population into the certain kind of businesses that help shape public policy, in this case in Germany. So what's going on over there? Under the apparent umbrella of helping the Deutsche Volk, the Germans, right? The German people, the citizens, the government said what I said many times it will do, will cover the difference between how much is the electricity and the gas, how much the bill is, and how much it increased. They pay the difference. The government says we're going to subsidize the difference, so the citizen pays only this part. Instead of paying everything, pays only this, how much it paid, let's say 2 months ago. It's like a fixed amount. And the rest, when it's going to grow because of the stupid sanctions they imposed on Russia and so on, is an inflation because they can't figure it out how in the hell they got to such inflation. When this is paid by the government. And the population says, yay, thank you very much, government. But it's not the government who pays this. You know who's paying this? They will pay. These guys will pay in time. Right now thank you very much, I'm gonna elect you again, you're good to me. You're stupid. You're gonna pay exactly what he is saying now that he's paying. He's not paying. He's getting money, he's borrowing money from international banks. That's what they do. They borrow money with interest that you're gonna pay for it later, you and your children and great children. And then you think, thank you very much for borrowing the money so I can pay it later with interest and my kids. Thank you very much. Okay, so let's take a look at this beautiful article that expresses this, but in other terms, for the tards, for the below 86 IQ people, 40% of our population, that will say, oh my God, I love governments, man. Yeah, don't you? Yeah, man. Give me that joint. Wow, that's fantastic. All right, so this comes from Reuters. Who else? Or what else? From October 5, 2022, by Marius Wackett. Wickett? Exclusive. Germany to subsidize, remember? Bills with 13 billion euro grid fee payment. You gotta love that government, man. They're with us. They're working for us, with us. Germany will subsidize power bills next year by paying just under 13 billion euros, which is $12.8 billion, towards the usage fees charged by the 4 high voltage transmission grid companies, TSOs, Economy Minister Robert Habeck said. So those guys are gonna get the money that these guys are borrowing in your name that you're gonna pay for. These guys get the money, the banks get the money, and who gets the bill? Okay, you get the bill. Unbelievable. The fees from part of electricity bills, accounting for around 10% of overall cost of the retail consumers and around a third for industrial companies in sectors such as steel or chemicals. The intervention, the government intervened and helped us, stabilizes the fees, which otherwise would have risen threefold, giving runaway wholesale power prices and rising operational costs for TSOs, Habeck said. Whose fault is that, Habeck? Do you own a mirror? Look in it, Habeck. It's you and your weasels. And I'm quoting, we are now making sure that these cost increases are absorbed. Beautiful, absorbed by the who? Someone's paying those, absorbed now, so you can get elected next time, your government, your people, so they can appoint you, Habeck. as a freaking minister, and then is observed. It's not observed, is it passed to you guys? Jesus Christ. Observed, thereby preventing an additional burden for industrial companies, small and medium-sized businesses, and consumers, he said. We will use almost 13 billion euros to keep costs down. We will use almost 13 billion. From where? From your ass? For your grandma's coffer? Where is that 13 billion coming from? Habeck, Weasel, Habeck? Yes, from the banks. With interest. But you are the guy who went over there and begged the banks in the name of the people. Great job. Sources had earlier put the price tag at 12.7 billion euros. The TSOs later issued a statement saying the unified fee would be set at 3.12 cents per kilowatt hour, only slightly higher than the average of 3.08 cents per kilowatt hour last year. So cap. So this is what these guys are going to do. I'm just trying to see if he says anything else meaningful. I'm talking about Weasel-like. No, he doesn't. So congratulations, Deutschland. Very good. Well done. Don't you like democracy? Yeah, go and vote again for this guy again for these guys, because look what they did. They keep your bills at the same level, see? And they got some money from people in Milan, and you gonna pay only this amount starting next year. Yes, and that money is okay? So you will pay only this. Isn't that great, Habeck? Fantastic. And they will make sure they have the money from the Belgian. Great, man. When I read this kind of articles, I get, I don't want to put it mildly, I'm getting very angry. I'm angry right now, but, you know, I'm smiling. But it's just that person, Habeck, who's not telling the truth, saying, hey, this is how we did it. Because there would be political suicide for his thing. If that would be reported like I did it here, if that would be told to the German population who is, not talking the German population who that gets it. The ones who are, who wants my money? Who wants my money? You want my money? Oh, here's my money. For that kind of population, part of the population group. And that's how things work. You have Habeck, you have Reuters reporting the way they reported it, without saying, wait a second, population, let me tell you what's going to happen actually with your life. No. Don't you think they know? These guys at Reuters don't know it? Maybe they don't. Then everything falls only on Habeck. But otherwise, I doubt that these guys are not on it. I'm talking about Reuters. I mean, unless they're idiots, are either idiots or are just criminals staying next to this guy here. What's going on here? Yeah, this is the world we live in. Fake. And the problem is, what I dislike most, is when you have people like Habeck who would like to be known as a very honest and hardworking person working for his population and for his people and all that. And he wants probably a painted, picture and portrait put somewhere in the department of whatever he is, Minister of lying nicely. And his family will talk about him forever. Hey, remember Grandpa? He was a great minister, man. He helped Germany, man. It was in bad shape. He helped Germany. He gave Germany 13 billion euros, man. He gave it. He made sure that they had it, man. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.